I'm going to talk about his different styles as well because he's very versatile with how he writes. He's able to dive into psychological, science fiction, fantasy, horror. He's able to do it all. And I think a lot of it is because of how he nails down characters. And I think if you can nail down the characters, you can probably dive into any genre. Um, but in horror, he's able to, and I think he does have a way of using people's fear to instill horror, and because of that, the weight that he is able to put into the writing makes it that much more suspenseful, makes it that much more thrilling, on edge of your seat. Kind of like if we take it, the horror in the mist. One of the absolute best things that he did was not to fully describe the creatures. That makes it much more chilling because it's left to the reader's imagination. With the sci-fi, if you look at like Under the Dome or Firestarter or something like that, you're like, this is crazy. Especially the amount of work that had to be researched for books like that, specifically Under the Dome. Now, I'm not claiming to be like a scientist or anything, and maybe some of the mechanics in the book were a bit wonky, but he wrote it well enough for it to just feel very sound. So, and then even with the fantasy, the Dark Tower, which happens just pretty much is all a mixture of all of it, is, I think at the core of it, he's able to do this because of the characters. It feels like the characters are the driving force. They are the pin. They are like how the Dark Tower is within the different realms and different dimensions. It's like this one straight through line between all of the. That's how I think the characters is it. Because if you think about it, I don't. It's weird how to describe it. It's weird how to describe it. But he's able to structure it well. He's good with the variety. The stories themselves are both what the best and what the worst of humanity in those types of situations, how it works out and stuff. So but if I'm looking at it from the lens of which one he does best, he's definitely straight up horror best. That's like his number one. He is on it. Well, whether it's like straight up just horror, or just psychological horror, whether it's sci-fi horror, fantasy horror, he's on horror good. And I'd say probably a close follow-up would be sci-fi fantasy. Now, remember, these